Hey guys, this is Hoot Coverage Podcast. We're back. There hasn't been any posts of the podcast lately because it's just me and Aiden mainly running the page now. Um, we've been really busy. I got my consoles out. We've been busy with school. We decided to just get one up this weekend, and Aiden, you go ahead.
Okay, so for first part of this podcast, we are going to be going over the top 10 small forward list so far this season. It's not purely based off of this season, but it just this season has influence to it. Keep in mind, guys like Giannis and Ben Simmons are not playing the small forward position, so that's why they will not be on this list. I'm gonna start off and name my number 10, and then Joey will go name his number 10. So at number 10, I have Josh Richardson.
I have Joe Ingles.
Okay,
That's too crazy.
it's not terrible. He almost made my list. At number 9, I have T.J. Warren.
Gordon Hayward.
Ooh, interesting. I actually don't even have him in my list.
Really? He
Yeah.
has dropped off a ton this year.
Um, right now he's averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds, and three and a half assists, shooting about 42%. And well, that just didn't cut it for me.
Last year, he was actually averaging 21.9 points per game.
Yeah, he was an all star.
You could
Well,
see a big difference.
wait. Did you say last year?
Well, in previous years, I'm saying.
Last year he averaged 2 points a rebound in five
No,
minutes.
hey, cut it out, bud. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Before he broke his leg, leave the man's alone.
I'm sorry. That was actually the first injury I ever watched, like on live basketball.
Really?
First injury I've ever seen, like live.
That's shocking.
Yeah. So at number 8, I have Jason Tatum.
That actually, I might have to agree with you on that one. I actually think no. Interesting play here, but I'm gonna have to go with Otto Porter Jr.
Otto, okay. All right, I like that. Um, and my number 7, I have Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins. I actually am Chris Middleton.
Oh, okay, all right. And my number 6, I have Luka Doncic.
Rookies? Are we allowed to actually put rookies?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I actually have Jason Tatum.
Okay. All right. And my number 5, I have.
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I actually swap for my number 6? Can I put? I'm gonna put Luka Doncic at my number 6 and Jason Tatum at my number 5.
All right.
This is the NBA right now.
So Luca's at your 5, right?
No, Luka's at my 6.
Or Chris Middleton's at your 5, right?
No, okay. So
I'm so.
Jason's at my 5. Chris is at my 7. 6 is Luka.
6 is Luca. Tatum is 5. Chris Middleton 7.
Because the fact that Luka's don't if I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure he's averaging like in the past couple games like 29, 27 points.
In the last couple of games.
Yeah.
Here, I'll look right now.
Don't get me wrong, but Chris Middleton isn't putting up those numbers. That's why I put a rookie over a veteran.
So Luca right now is averaging 20, 6 and 5 on the season,
which is a lot better than
See, Chris. Why can't I find Middleton? The heck? Oh, he has an H in his name. Whatever. Chris Middleton's averaging 18, 5 and 4.
Which you can clearly see that
it's better. It's closer than you think. Not to mention Chris Middleton's a far better defender.
That's true.
So my number 5 was Chris Middleton. Yours was Jason Tatum, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so my number 4 is Paul George.
Same.
Okay. My number 3 is Kawhi Leonard.
Exactly the same.
And then I'm guessing you have KD and LeBron.
Yep.
Yeah, alright, so there's the list. And then for the next part of the podcast, I'd like to introduce you guys to a game. Joe doesn't know about this yet. That I call Deal or No Deal.
Oh God.
So, there's been quite a bit of trade rumors going around last couple weeks. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. You're gonna say deal or no deal to these trade rumors, okay?
Okay.
Otto Porter Jr. to the 76ers for Markelle Fultz, Wilson Chandler, and Sacramento's first round pick.
Do the 76ers really need another ball player, like a person that's gonna need to be past the ball?
I think Porter could work out with them, like even if he just came off the bench, because I don't know if
Isn't
you
he a pretty good veteran though?
they don't have shooters. Like that's what their team
Yeah.
struggles with, the shooting. So I think that could help them. What do you say? Deal or no deal?
Yeah. Deal, plus he's kind of a veteran.
Yeah, I mean I guess. He's been in the league for I'm gonna say at least like 4 or 5 years. He's been in the league for he was drafted in 2013, so he's been in the league for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
The next trade rumor. So recently, there have been a lot of questions with Dallas on whether, since now they have Luka, do they keep Dennis Smith Jr. or do they trade him and get something else out of him? And the majority says trade him. So one of the rumors is Otto Porter Jr. to the Mavericks for Harrison Barnes and Dennis Smith Jr. Deal or no deal? Here,
Okay.
I want you to take the perspective of both teams here. First, deal or no deal as a Wizards GM, and then deal or no deal as a Mavericks GM.
Okay, so this is me. The Mavericks have shooters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luka is a rookie that could use the mentorship of Otto Porter Jr., especially since Otto Porter Jr. is a shooter.
Right.
So I would take it just because since Luka's dropping these high numbers, they really don't need a slasher.
Okay, yeah. No, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Also, Luka can play make a little bit too, almost as well as Dennis Smith Jr. can, I'd say.
And maybe Otto Porter Jr. can help him with these celebrations. Sorry.
So what about from a Wizards?
The Wizards?
Would the Wizards take that?
The Wizards just lost John Wall. I would take it.
Yeah, I would 100% do that, and I would try to find something for John Wall. I don't know how much they can get.
Like, to be honest with you, I would 100% chase that. John Wall is injury prone right now. No, he is injured, but I'm saying the past couple of seasons, he hasn't been that healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I would get him out of Washington, keep Bradley Beal because he's an all-time player. He's kind of like Luka. Like he can shoot the ball very well. And if you need him to take the last shot, he'll be able to do it.
Yeah, 100%. He had the game winner against Minnesota the other day.
And the Wizards need another point guard like John Wall, but to give Bradley Beal help. But this time, Dennis Smith Jr. is not going to be wanting to be past the ball as much as John Wall did. So that's going to give Bradley Beal to get more shots off and carry the team more and be more of a playmaker, but still having that point guard help. That's just my perspective. I really think they should take it, though, because you guys need a better point guard. Like,
Right. But at the same time, you gotta look at it. John Wall. Let me look up his contract right now. It's not good. It's not. It's like a supermax deal. I think for the next like 5 years, he's making like 20 to $30 million a year.
mhm.
So all right. So this year right now he's making $19 million. Next year he will be making 37 million dollars. No, this can't be right. Hold on. Is that really his contract right now? I think it is his No, that can't be right. Whatever. Anyways, he's making a lot of money for the next 5 years,
Mhm.
and that's not something I would pay him. In 5 years, he's gonna be 33. So I don't know. It can be hard to move his contract. Okay, the next trade. Uh,
Because a team that's gonna take John Wall is gonna be a team that needs him to be an overall player because no one's gonna want to pay that much for that kind of an old
yeah,
guy.
it's gonna be either a we have to win now team,
Mhm.
like like the season championship or bust team, or it's gonna be a team that needs to rebuild. It's gonna be one of the two. Not like
Doesn't the Cavs have the money to
I would
be
assume so. The Cavs have the money to.
getting rid of LeBron James' contract frees up a lot of money.
Yeah, no, I believe the Cavs would have enough money to. Same time though, do they have the assets to trade for him? They're not
No.
giving up. They're not giving up Sexton. I imagine they don't want to give up Osman either. What else is there for Cleveland to trade? Um,
Honestly.
Speaking of Cleveland, so Kevin Love actually has been gaining interest from a couple of teams. One trade scenario that Bleacher Report actually came up with. This one's from Bleacher Report. Um, he actually goes to San Antonio for Davis Bertans or Marco Bellinelli, whichever of the two are easier to trade.
Hmm.
Paul Gasol and a 2019 first round pick that San Antonio got from the DeMar DeRozan trade.
Hmm.
So who says no? Who says yes? Would you take that?
Okay, so tell me what they're giving up again. I'm sorry, you came through a little choppy.
San Antonio gets Kevin Love.
Hmm.
Cleveland gets Toronto's 2019 first round pick and Marco Bellinelli and Paul Gasol.
Okay. Mm, I mean, they're getting a pick out of it.
Yeah.
Plus, I really don't think that Cleveland needs to be drafting Zion. 100% honest with you. I think they could go for RJ Barrett.
Ah.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
Now, one thing about this is kind of like with John Wall, is Kevin Love's contract is it's so bad that I think when he's 34, he's making like $30 million. It's kind of insane, but
Yeah, you need to get rid of that contract right away.
yeah. But I don't know what teams would actually want to uh take that. Okay, the next trade scenario. JJ Barea, Dennis Smith Jr. go to Philadelphia for Furkan Korkmaz, Markel Fultz, and Sacramento's first round pick.
Hmm.
Who says yes? Who says no?
The Sixers need to get rid of Marco Fultz.
Okay.
I feel like if Marco Fultz was moved, then he would have an easier time to work on his jumper because the team. I don't think the Sixers have too much patience at the moment because they let him try to fix his jumper as a year right now. Like, he didn't play last year at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Sixers really want to get rid of him. They're losing patience. But I think they're having a hard time giving him away because he was their first round pick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what happened when they let Embiid develop, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if they let Markelle Fultz fix his jumper, then maybe he'll be someone like Embiid. And I think that's what the Sixers are thinking.
Right. Also, same time I look at it is who is going to take the risk for taking Markelle? I know there were some rumors. Cleveland was talking to Philly about trading for Markelle. I don't remember exactly what the package was, but I want to say it was like I think it was like Jordan Clarkson.
Okay, hold the phone. Jordan Clarkson should not be traded. No, do not trade that man. He is a good overall shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs, if that would make me really mad if they trade him because he against the Pelicans dropped what 20 points.
Yeah, I think last time I checked, he was averaging like 23.
He almost made our player of the game.
Yeah.
But
Let's see, Jordan Clarkson.
No, the Cavs. I don't care. Get rid of Kevin Love. Trade Kevin Love for God's sake.
Yeah, right now Jordan Clarkson's averaging 17 points coming off the bench.
Right? Why haven't they started him yet?
Because I'd rather keep him off the bench.
What's Chetty averaging?
Last time I checked, like 13. Hold on. Right at the moment, he's averaging 12, 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
The thing is, the Cavs.
He's playing small forward. I don't actually know who the starting shooting guard is for. Is it Alec Burks?
I don't know. The Cavs team isn't bad at all. They just can't finish out games. That's their problem.
Yeah, Alec Burks is starting for Cleveland. He's averaging 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
They can't hold on to a lead. If you saw the Pelicans game, if you watched those highlights or you even watched the game, you saw that they had the lead going into it, but they lost it.
But do you want them to have the lead though, or would you rather have them get a good draft pick?
Get a good draft pick.
Yeah. So there's no reason to complain right now. The next trade scenario. All right. So this is Sacramento and Washington. Sacramento gets Otto Porter Jr. Washington gets Willie Cauley-Stein, Iman Shumpert, and a 2019 second-round pick.
I would really love to see Otto Porter Jr. working with Darren Fox.
So would I. I'd
love to see it. I agree with that. They should take it.
Yeah. Okay, what about this? This is one that I found kind of interesting. New York gets Costa Koufos, Zach Randolph, and a 2019 second round pick. Orlando gets Yogi Ferrell, and Sacramento gets Jerian Grant, Enes Kanter, and Lance Thomas.
What happened to Yogi Ferrell?
I don't actually know. I remember he had like that super good game, like on a 10-day contract or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right now, he's averaging 6 points and 2 assists. How many minutes? How many minutes is he playing? He's playing 14 minutes a game, so he's getting like decent minutes off the bench. Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Not terrible. So with that trade, New York would free up some cap space. They have some money to go after Kevin Durant and Kyrie and Jimmy Butler and all that. And then They also get a second round pick out of it as long as it's one of the last 5 picks in the draft because it's protected.
Mhm.
It's Orlando would get the point guard that they need. It's a win-win-win situation there. Nothing too crazy.
Mhm.
It's not like a Bradley Beal trade or anything like that. Oh, actually, I saw a report today. I posted on Hoops Coverage that Philadelphia, New Orleans, and one other team I can't remember right now, but they're interested in trading for Jeremy Lin.
Mhm. Jeremy Lin is a good player.
Yeah, definitely, he's a good piece to have off the bench. I think he's a pretty solid pickup for any team.
Yeah. I mean, Jeremy Lin, haven't heard too much from him. Not too much at all, to be honest with you. Haven't seen too many plays. I mean, you really notice when the player is getting popular when you see his clips online all the time on Instagram. Like with Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard shot, Wolves shot. Like
Yeah,
how many do I have to name?
I
I
know
mean,
what you mean.
it's not like the guy's a rookie though. He's not. He played overseas. He knows what it's like to play pro.
Yeah, yeah, definitely knows how to play. So, um, actually, I have a question. So, I have a couple more trade scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. So the first one, this actually does not like it doesn't work because the stipend rule. But if that wasn't a thing, so the stipend rule is basically where a team is not allowed to trade their first round pick 2 years in a row. But this was just a trade like rumor that I saw. It's Kevin Love to the Thunder for Patrick Patterson, Dennis Schroeder in 2019's the Thunder's 2019 first round pick, but obviously they can't trade that because they used it in a trade for either Melo or Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously without the pick. I don't know what else they'd give up, but
Let's talk about the Lakers' future.
ooh, okay.
Are they really going to get a star player?
then it's kind of funny because I was literally just reading a trade, this like mock trade for the Lakers. Since like LeBron needs that second star.
Mm-hmm.
Um, basically the Lakers would get Mark Gasol, and the Grizzlies would get Zubac, Cadwell Pope, Rondo, and a future pick.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think is terrible. You know, give Jaren Jackson probably get him more minutes so he can
Yeah.
develop. And
I think the Lakers should give Michael Beasley more minutes.
Michael Beasley, I don't actually. I remember beginning of season they were playing him, and then he slowly started to play worse and worse, and he stopped getting minutes. Right now, he was averaging about 10 minutes, averaging 7 points on 56% shooting, but 25% shooting from 3 point.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Well, Lakers having problems overall. Um, Personally, I don't think things are going too bad for him.
I read a report today that the Lakers are prepared to have LeBron miss another full week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which might take him out of the playoffs.
yeah, that like
That conspiracy.
with how close the West is, it
Yeah.
really like it's anybody's spot right now. So like, they need LeBron back as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
Right now, the Lakers are 8th, and the team below them is the Jazz, and they are 1 game below them. So if the Jazz win the next game, then they're in the playoffs. And this will really come back to bite them later. Because even if LeBron does come back, doesn't guarantee, hey, they're going to make the playoffs. Because now, because of that, since LeBron's been out, they've lost how many games? They've lost, in the last 10 games, they're 4-6. I don't know when LeBron went out, or I know he went out on Christmas, but I don't know, like, when those 10-game stretch he went out, or if it was even before that stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But they've won 4 games in the last 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really going to hurt him, because if he comes back and they start winning games, it's still going to be tough with, let's see, the gap between the 8th seed and the 1st seed in the West is 6 games. The gap between the 8th seed and the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference is 11.5 games.
See, that's what I don't like. The Warriors, man.
Well, actually, the Nuggets are first place in the West right now.
Yeah. I know about that. I mean, they took too many stars. The East, it's an easy contender of who's gonna take the Eastern Conference, like going to the NBA Finals from the East. It's either gonna be the Celtics, the Raptors, or the Bucks.
All right, what about the Sixers? You don't think the Sixers are?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the Sixers.
So it's really not that easy now, because now there's 4 teams that. You know what team has very quietly been winning lately?
The Hornets?
The Pacers. The Pacers in the last 10 games have won 8 of them.
Victor Oladipo, man.
They're right now 3rd in the Eastern Conference, only behind Toronto and Milwaukee. So.
Victor Oladipo, I'm telling you.
You know what team has lost all 10 of the last 10 games? The only team right now in the NBA to do it.
The Cavs.
Yeah.
Dude, we're 8-34, right?
8-35.
My bad. Screw you. Really getting me depressed, huh?
They're on a 12-game losing streak.
This is why I don't go to a Cavs game this year.
Man, I was so close to ordering Cavs jersey. And then I was like, wait a minute. Whose jersey do I actually want? Who on the Cavs is actually worth buying a jersey of?
Chetty.
Maybe. And then I got mad because this one jersey I was looking at got sold out. And that jersey, and I was very close to getting it.
Yeah, I got it.
I saw a pair of shoes that were on sale that I wanted like last year for my birthday. And I saw they were on sale for like $80 right now. So I'm getting those instead.
Is it PGs?
No. I saw a really nice pair of PGs today though.
Dude, I want the NASA.
I want those too. I've almost I'll send you a link to it later, but I almost bought this thing on Amazon. It was 2016 Cavs like framed picture of LeBron, like the frame before he blocked Iguodala, and it said like 2016 Game 7, 1 minute 51 seconds. LeBron blocks Andre Iguodala, something like that. It was so sweet. It was all framed, everything. I almost got that before I saw the shoes first. Because I want to just op out my room. So
yeah,
I got the 3 jerseys hanging up right now. I have the Kevin Durant, the Chris Paul, and the Kyrie jerseys hanging up right now. I wanted to hang up the Dwayne Wade jersey, but I didn't buy it. And then I'm gonna get this really nice like shelf thing that goes in the corner of my room when I put my shoes on it. It's pretty sweet. So. But
Well, I have a bunch of stuff at my mom's that makes my room look pretty cool, but I mean, NBA man, easy ride in the conference, Eastern Conference, not
Alright,
so not
you
West.
want to do this for me real quick? I want to see if you can actually get this. Name the top 8 seeds in the East right now.
The East.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Number 1, Bucks. 2, Raptors. 3, Pacers, because you told me that.
Uh.
4, I think teams overall performance. All right, I'm trying to think. I haven't been paying too much attention to the East lately. Hornets?
Okay.
Is that it?
I don't know. Keep going.
You fucker. Um. Don't really. 5th. Dude, you really.
Right here. I'll name the top 8 for you. So right off the bat, you were wrong. Number 1 is Toronto.
That's
2, Milwaukee. 3, Indiana. 4, Philadelphia. 5, Boston. 6, Miami. 7, Brooklyn. And 8, Charlotte Hornets.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, it's barely in there.
Yeah. The Pistons are 1 game behind Charlotte.
Really?
Did you see that video of Blake Griffin when like his Clippers owner like came up to him like during the pregame warm up, and Blake Griffin just ran away to the locker room.
Really?
Yeah, the Clippers owner went over there to shake his hand, and he just took off.
How petty.
Yeah, I think Blake just dropped like 40 something points on him.
Really?
44 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. So.
That's a lot of points for a kind of team like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of the podcast. We'll try to be more active. I don't know what the next list will be. Point guard, shooting guard, power forward, center. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's it for this episode. Thanks for listening and or watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, hoops.coverage. We just hit 1,000, and I am so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it would happen. Thanks.
Aiden is the owner.